Drizzle. And get what? I laugh. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, yeah. Things be funny to me. Now, I don't know about all y'all others that's a part of whatever going on or whatever movement or whatever you doing. That's your business. That's your business. Whatever you doing, whatever you got going on, that's your business. But when you start speaking on things you have no real understanding of or why it's really happening, that's when I know that you are unlearned. You cannot be a taught one if you have no discernment. You might act though and act like you got some type of wisdom and knowledge. But like I say, I'm not gonna allow anybody, because the last time this happened, like it was what, Friday? And it's almost Shabbat. And I'm about to go into that. Oh, yeah. Really. Straight up. Because I am Hebrew Israel. Oh, yeah. And like I say, before you start to speak on anything, you need to first get down on your knees and you need to really get some real true discernment about what's really going on. See, the Father will not be mocked. And you think you gonna mock him and he don't mock you? Especially the weaker vessel? Come on now. You should know that ain't right. See, a lot of these brothers, they don't know what's going on. But this brother has so much to say. You know what I mean? And let's just get into a little bit of what he had to say about the situation. See what he got to say.
Here you got a whole campaign on social media calling melanated men soft guys. And y'all believe it's a joke. Because every damn thing a joke to y'all, right?
Yeah.
New Breed, he just trolling. New Breed, it's just a parody. Hey, calm down, New.
Let me stop it right there. Yeah, everything is a joke. And in these times when the world is going awry and everything finna go kablooey in your face, because that's what's gonna happen with all your little plans you got going too. You know, but we gonna get into that. I don't even want to digress. I want to just really see. Like I say, with these type of dudes, you know, I gotta put a little more. It's like dealing with these women. You feel what I'm saying? Like dealing with these women. Like I say, you can go back and you can look at all my other videos, man. I do not talk nonsense. There's not no foolishness going on here. You feel me? And it ain't like, and I don't sit here and I ain't uplifting nothing but the kingdom. It's just the fact that, yeah, guess what? Sometimes you need to know what's going on. Because when this first came about, I was like, man, I ain't going no soft, nigga. Soft? Well, you've been hard all your life. How have that worked out for you? Sometimes you need to shut up and you need to just really doggone find some real true discernment and pay attention to what's going on instead of yapping at your mouth all the time. Because I want to say some stuff, but it's like, dude, like I say, I had to understand what it mean to be. I had to understand that I can't just yap at the mouth and just be spewing all my talking points, trying to make people believe what I'm saying. Because guess what? You're going to be leading the flock astray. And guess what? On top of that, charlatan, because I promise you, I'm a dog gonna be calling these cats what they are. I don't mind calling them people out and calling them what they are as I go along with this. I'll call them a charlatan in a minute. Everything they say, I'm gonna be able to tell you what it is and what they own and what they about. So you can hide all day long behind them cameras. You can hide all day long from the people and do all of what you're doing behind the scenes, but you know what's going on in your mind. You know what's going on. Like Pop said one time, you tell these people whatever you want, but you and I know what's going on. So all y'all who sitting here with the mess and the, yeah, this is your gear. You can get it. So let's continue what he got to say.
Breed, it's not that serious. You got a whole generation of men calling themselves soft guys. Soft. And because you think it's lighthearted.
Okay. Soft. Let's get into this thing. Like I say, I ain't one to sit here and be coming against somebody and I don't do my research. See, I'm not like these unlearned and untaught people. I'm going to research every freaking thing. I'm going to research it. I'm going to study it. I'm going to know what it is because I ain't finna apply myself to anything. And I don't know what it is. I ain't finna even get on here and speak about this man because guess what? I already know a little bit about him. I seen him in some videos some years ago or whatever, this and that. I never really followed it. You know what I mean? I heard some of what he was saying, but it's like, what have this man, all y'all followers of this man, New Breed, what has he really truly done to better your life? Tell me. I want to know. What have he poured into your life? Where have he given? I know he keep on with his talking points, but I'm not seeing no actions behind it. All I see is talking points. I guess people get off on doing that. I guess that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, I am enjoying myself. I am happy because I ain't gonna be miserable like you. See, misery love company, and you see a man happy like these dudes. That's why I say I call them panties because it seems like who his talking points for. Is it for real men or is it for women? You see what I mean? Who is his talking points for? Who is he trying to convince? Dang sure ain't me, because you don't know enough to convince me of nothing. Your knowledge is not extensive, not like this. And I promise you, you can say what you want to say. And I ain't trying to be bold or nothing. I say that with all humility, son. You need this doggone start getting on your knees and getting you some true real discernment about what's going on and why it's coming on. Because judgment can be pulled out on you and you don't even know what's going on. You just talking because you upset. I used to be the same way. Yeah, I used to be the same way, just like you. Somebody would have said something, I would have been mad. I'd have been upset. Soft now, nigga, I ain't soft now. I'd try to prove all my life I was hard. Just to come to the realization of what soft really mean before I started doing this. Soft. This is not what I am or not us as what I'm seeing soft guy era is. Let me get to you since you really want to know and you forgot the doggone go to a dictionary. Okay. Soft is, and this is the one that is not applying to me. Easy to mold, cut, compress, or fold it, not hard or firm to the touch. Now, I don't know. I think the Father can mold me. So I ain't gonna say and I try to be easy for my Father to mold me. Unlike you all, heartless individuals, vipers, yeah, charlatans. Unlike you, yeah, I let my Father mold me and I allow him to do his work. I don't sit here and try to convince people to do what I want them to do. All I'm doing is exposing, I'm calling you out. That's what soft is, the definition. Now the definition that apply to me, this is soft, also soft, is having a pleasing quality involving a subtle effect or contrast rather than sharp definition. Having a pleasing quality involving a subtle effect or contrast rather than sharp definition. I gotta break down every freaking thing you say, dude. You're not gonna get on here and tell all these modern guys who've been raised by women. You're not gonna bash and down them. They was raised by women. Of course they don't know nothing. That's why they only know what they're doing is right, because the women taught them. Dude, you is goofy. Extra on the goofy. With no real true knowledge to go with it. I can see it. That's why y'all easy work. Y'all easy, too easy. And I can laugh, because guess what? Even if the bomb's falling, I'm laughing. I'm happy and joyful. You ain't going to be like that. You going to be shaking. I'm a whole different breed. New breed. I'm an old breed. You a new breed. We're not the same. But I can remember, I used to be the new breed too. I used to be upset. They bet not. I'm hard. I'm go out here and busting the head. Yeah, I'm got to get him. You know what I mean? I'm bulletproof, whatever. I just lived long enough to tell it. That's the only good thing. Thank you, Father, for that. That let me know he kept me alive for a reason. That's what soft. That's soft. Since you want to know the definition, because you don't know. That's soft. Soft is having a pleasing quality. That's me. I got a pleasing quality. Involving a subtle effect or a contrast rather than sharp definition. That's you. That's what makes us different. And you don't got no understanding. Guy. Definition of guy. Definition of guy. A man. Cut clear. A man. So tell me something. Make me understand what you're saying right now, because I'm not getting what you're saying. And I'm gonna cut holes in everything you say. Because you need to be, you need it. You too arrogant for yourself. You got too much pride. That's why you angry, because you got too much pride. There's no humility. You're not humble. And that's why a lot of these guys falling, because they have no humility and they're not humble. What they saying ain't gonna stand up. Yeah, you got a platform. Yeah, you got a bunch of followers. Yeah, so do hell. So you keep on talking, not knowing what you're talking about. Trying to bash these young brothers because they've been raised by women and they don't know no better. All they know is what they was taught by women, and you gonna tell them they wrong? Was you their father? Was you in their life? Well, I've been trying to teach you better, but you won't go against these females. You won't tell them the way they was aired. I don't see none of y'all going so hard on these women. None of you. I'm going hard on these women. Plus, I'm trying to teach them at the same time so that they can understand. Then I'm coming after you, and then I'm gonna deal with these young ones. Because guess what? It's like y'all don't get it. Y'all too busy trying to doggone bash. Y'all too busy trying to bring dissension. There's no togetherness, period. Because you got talking points. Because you trying to get views. Because that's the way you make me do. I don't care nothing about it. Period. People leave, let them go. I'm not like you. I'm eating off my hard work. I'm not eating off of this. I'm eating off my hard work that I done put in. I'm not eating off this. You can clearly see that. So not watch your mouth and watch what you're saying and know what you're talking about. Let me get to the last part of soft guy. Error. Error. A long and distinct period of history with a particular death marked the end of an era. Yeah, meaning a new one coming in, so the old one is going out. And see, that's what this spirit being poured out is because it's joyous. Because of the fact that, guess what? All that mess that we had to live in misery before, we ain't lived it. And you want to put us right back in misery, right back underneath the rule of thumb of woman, while you sit here and try to make it seem like, oh, you're the one that's going to help us out of this thing. You so full of yourself. You need to watch your mouth. And you need to watch what you talking against. Because like I say, and this ain't even about no soft guy era with me. I'm just defining to you what it means. Because you did not get that far. I can see. You just talking with no knowledge. Period. And I ain't even begin to spew no knowledge at you yet. That's just a definition. Since you know so much, Mr. New Breed.
And funny, you ignore all the responses that you're getting from the panderers who are making content about these soft guys.
Who cares? You're the only one that cares. Did you not realize you're the only one that really cares? You know why? Because that cut into what you're doing. See, y'all need to wake up, people, and look at what these dudes doing right now. What it is if it gonna cut into what he doing in profit, then guess what? That gotta stop. See, cause this gonna mess up his little program, his little agenda he got going on. You got your reward. What you steady trying to scrape the bottom of the pot for? See, these guys, y'all need to wake up to this deception. These Pharisees and Sadducees, these charlatans. That's what they are. Fleecing the flock. And the flock goes astray following them. I don't got time for that. I'm going to cry out to my father. I'm going to ask my father what's the deal and what's going on and why it's going on. I'm not finna listen to what you all are saying because you all don't know what you're talking about. And I ain't following none of these little modern era dudes either. Because, see, they just starting this. That's why they don't understand. They like kids in the candy shop. They like they in Disney World right now. I'm already way beyond that. See, I understand what the frick this is and why it existed. You feel what I'm saying? The Father will not be mocked, especially not by the weaker vessel. And if you got them in your ear talking points for them, then your name is panties too. And I don't mind calling y'all what y'all is. Gonna sit here and talk about why the LGBTQ. Yeah, because they finally realized, now men finna stand up and be real men. Now all the power and authority going back over to the real men. Dog, I wish I would have kept my virginity. Because real men like me have, dude. Yeah, dude. You could think what you want to think. Say what you want to say. You see this? This is real. Man. Masculine, man. Yeah, dude. I know what I am. You don't. Mr. New Breed. That's like I say, I'm an old breed. Old one. And I got a lot of knowledge to go with it. So let's keep listening to some of this stuff what you talking about.
You're ignoring the fact that there's an emasculation agenda on melanated men because somebody made it funny. You know what else is a joke? When Shanae put on a damn...
You know what? I'm sick of y'all with this mess. See, all this stuff I be talking about, you know what I mean? I'm so sick and tired. You gonna say it's an emasculation agenda on us men. Dude, that shit been happening. We've been being emasculated and castrated since slavery, dude. Did you not know that? You trying to act like this something new. This been going on. See, this is why I say I can rip you to threads, dude. Before any of us was alive now, that's already done been happened. And y'all like to spew y'all talking points. Was you back there when they was castrating us? Our ancestors, was you back there then? Did you have to actually endure the humility of being castrated? I'm talking about real castration. I'm talking about real emasculation. Did you have to? Did your women have to watch you go through that? But you got talking points. And you want to sit here and you want to blame these young cats. You want to blame these young dudes because they are the way they are when they was raised by women. You're going to sit here and you're going to try to chew them a new one for being raised by women. That's all they know. But you got knowledge, but you won't give them none of that. You're going to sit there and you want to lord over them. See, I done been through that too. I done had a chance to be through these camps. I know what they're about. And you said he don't know nothing, he ain't got no knowledge. Check my footwork. Check my background, you idiot. Yeah. Have you really been to the land? No, I'm talking about the land. You went on a panel, didn't you? Oh, we gonna get there. Let's keep going, because see, he gonna say it. Let's get to some parts.
Wig. You know, when Jamie Foxx used to put on a wig and live in color. He, that was funny too, wasn't it?
You was laughing.
You know what else was funny? When Martin Lawrence was wearing, a dress, dressing up as, what was that? Shanae, Wanda. Wanda was Jamie, whatever. Y'all get the damn picture.
Oh, yeah, we know, because you know, too. See, this is what I'm saying, people. See, if you listen to them long enough, they going to tell on themselves. He was watching this stuff, and he was kiki and ha-ha and then, too. He thought it was so funny. But see, now, He done got so much principles and his morals, his values, and he's so high and mighty and he's so religious. See, that's what's wrong with these hypocrites. I call them hypocrites. They all kind of crap to me. Because they sit here and they want to be holier than thou. You want to sit here and tell these dudes they wrong and their fault and this and that, but you can't even explain to them how they even got to this point. You have not even begun to try to even really chew out the ones who really is the ones that is the reason why we're in the predicament and mess we're in now anyway. And that's the government. That's this we stand on, because they can change the laws at any time they want. They can get together and change the laws at any time they want to fit our need and benefit, but that will not happen. But you won't tell them why that is either. Or do you really know? Because you probably don't. See, this is why I say y'all listen to these charlatans and they're gonna finesse you, they're gonna finagle you, and they're gonna fleece you. And guess what? At the end of them doing all of that, shoot, they got their reward. All of them got their reward. Let's keep going.
So let me get this right. You think being catty and arguing with women is funny? It's a joke, right?
I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this thing. Honestly. First of all, I ain't being catty and arguing with no woman. Period. None. I ain't arguing with these women at all. This is not me trying to mock and make fun or poke fun at them. This is me telling them to their face, they out of pocket. This is me telling you to your face, you out of pocket, dude. This is me telling you straight up. I'm not arguing with nothing. I'm telling you, do your before you come online spewing anything out that flapper of yours, you need to freaking doggone go and research what's really going on. Then drop on your knees and give you some discernment. Then go back and study some more to show thyself approved. You ain't doing none of that. You just yapping because you going off emotion. It sound like a woman feelings to me. It sound like a female in your ear. Panties. That's what it sound like. And if you upset, then you really is panties. Because that's women's emotion. That's not a man. See, these men, they trying to regain some type of foothold in this thing. Because they done lost all control. And then when you start seeing a man regain a foothold, when you start seeing a man telling a woman this is what it's going to be and I got value, then you going to tell him he's a woman? Ooh, how dare you? How dare you? Ooh, y'all don't even get it. Because the lettering community ain't got nothing. They know they ain't got a dog or pony in this race. They know it. They just kind of like, dang, finally, I would have been happy to be a man now. Oh, but you ain't thought about that either, did you? You just too busy talking with your talking points because you think you got them, spewing venom at brothers who don't know no better because they was raised by their mothers. Oh, boy. Boy, y'all.
See, this is how they've been getting us for so many years. In the auspice of comedy. Don't you see that that's what they did in the Minstrel Show back in the day? Give us all these stereotypes and make it funny? So y'all gonna ignore the real conversations that have been put on the table since this soft guy era, joke, parody, troll, whatever the hell you want to call it. So the people who just supposed to have watched my last video ignored the fact that there's millionaires that's supporting soft guy era. They ignored the fact that
and that brings me to this point. Yeah, ain't nobody ignored the fact of nothing. I don't know how many people watched it, because I didn't see it, truthfully. But I'm going to put it like this here. I see this. And the truth of the matter is, I'm like, what? What? Ignore the fact about what? About what? That we've been being emasculated throughout the course of decades and centuries. If you want me to be honestly blunt, we can hit the millennia on that one. But now all of a sudden you got a problem with it because you was born yesterday. Like I say, these dudes makes no sense to me. They sit they talking with they talking points, but I don't see them doing anything to change the situation. When stuff started coming out about a man and his personal relationship, he's relationships with his Ashayas, it's like everybody was spewing for blood. Everybody was on attack. And you was on the panel too. Like I say, I'm telling you, y'all don't want it with me, man. I promise you people, they don't want it with me. And if you see them come back, boy, I'm gonna really give it to them. Like I say, you could talk about a person, but have you really hugged this person? I have. Yeah, I have. Matter of fact, the both of them, Rufus and Dowell, I have. Have you hugged them? Have you been on the land? Have you been in the midst of them? Have you sat down with them? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You say on the panel, on the camera. Like, I don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say because y'all think y'all know everything, but y'all don't know everything. Don't stop talking about something you don't know nothing about. I promise you, I'm spanking. I'm going to come through and I'm just going to give a spanking. I give a little spanking. That's my little drizzle. That's going to be my drizzle. But if you want it, well, I give you a thunder shower.
Better Coalition is supporting soft guy era. I'm bringing out all these facts. I'm streaming live, trying to show y'all that it's an agenda to emasculate you brothers, and the female content creators are pandering, making it seem as if we've figured it out when really they want you to be soft guys so they can control you, so you can fall under the lead of the woman. Y'all gonna ignore all that, didn't watch none of the damn live stream.
Did you hear what he say? Boy, oh my goodness, boy. A serpent don't care how he spew with his fork tongue. Dude, listen, you spewing venom, dude. That's not even right. That's deceit. Men, these black men, these young males was raised by women. What are you talking about, dude? It's almost like you trying to say, oh, we don't want it to be like that. When that's the way it is. We're changing that crap. We ain't going. And you sitting there talking about it because we're men willing to be men, willing to stand up and be a man. And say, we ain't gonna take it no more. Woman, if you wanna act stupid, guess what? We gonna act stupid all on you. Frick is wrong with you? What frick is wrong with you? Like, dude, this is what I'm saying about these dudes, boy. Y'all gotta be careful, man, who y'all listen to. Who y'all letting him, boy. Who y'all letting him, boy, y'all, cause they'll be done deceived you all day long. That's why I tell people, go research your own stuff. Like, this is my research. You go research yourself. I promise you, he ain't gonna never tell you to research. He gonna say, follow me. You know me. I got this community I want to build, and I want you to be with me. See, this is what's wrong with us. We so quick to jump at these dudes. These dudes is charlatan with they talking points. Gonna sit there and talk about, man, we gonna follow the women. Dude, that's what they was leading the whole time. Where have you been? What rock you just crawled from under? Man, oh my goodness.
Clearly didn't see it. Because then, you grown-ass men got into my comment section and said, Newbury, it's just a joke.
It was a joke.
No, you a damn joke.
It was a joke. And you a joke.
You a joke.
No, you a joke.
That's why we in the state of the world we in right now. That's why we at the bottom of the totem pole as men. Everything.
We at the bottom of the totem pole because we got men like you that's been doing all this freaking talking and there ain't no action. That's why. That's why we at the bottom of the totem pole. And when it's time for action and action is happening, guess what? You still talking. Because action is really happening. These women really is seeing where they err and they making a mistake and they made a mistake. And guess what? You steady trying to do talking points for them. Y'all niggas in the crack of these women's behind. Y'all are panties. And that's all I can call you. Because I don't, like, literally, there is nothing I could do. Like I say, when it came down to Islam, dude, trying to talk and spew his talking points, I was like, shoot, he the diaper. Like, dude, you just the diaper. You the baby. You serve the baby. I know what you about. Had to eat holes in him. I promise you, I ain't heard nobody come back. Matter of fact, I heard one of his Islam brothers come back and be like, shit, I'm sorry. Nah, shit. Dang, dude. I don't got no time to be playing. Like I say, I'm going to give it to you just like that. So don't sit here and talk about, oh, these women, y'all doing what these women want you to do. You did the ones raised them. You goofy. You's a goofy. Boy, I don't know. Like I said, what rock these dudes be crawling from under?
It's funny to y'all. That's why we haven't built anything. That's why we don't have our own communities. Because every damn thing is a damn...
And that's what he about. That's what he about now. Because see, he watched the blueprint being laid down by another man, and he feel like, I can do it better. And that's what it is. So he trying to build his followership so he can do that. So he could be king new breed. That's what it is. If y'all really want to know the truth about the matter. And everybody who in this 8-man corner, guess what? You're going to be his loyal subservients. I ain't following none of these, man. And this movement ain't really, it's not even really that. Like I say, I read to you what the definition is and what it is. You can call it, say what the heck you want to say about it. But ain't nothing soft about me. Nothing. Nothing soft about me but this. Having a pleasing quality involving a subtle effect or contrast rather than sharp definition. That's having a pleasing. And I want to say pleasant too. Yeah, because I want to be that way. See, I ain't trying to be like these dudes. You know what I mean? Controlled by my emotions and rage and anger and just mad at the world. Nah, things ain't great for us. Shoot, tell me the last time it was. Explain to me, brothers, when the last time things was great and everything was all good for us. And he trying to make it seem like y'all going off the script. What? Dude, you mean to tell me when you was talking for all these many years building your platform and that was your script and it worked out for you? Where? I don't know. What black men was it working for? Like I say, all y'all doing is talking because y'all got flappers and spewing talking points. That's it. But as far as it goes, you only care about yourself. You're selfish, you're arrogant, and you're egotistical. And it doesn't have nothing to do with these people. It's all about you and what you want and what you gonna do and what you want to do. I don't care nothing about these people. Stop playing. That shit ain't got nothing to do with it. Dog,
joke. Newbreed, he was just trolling. It's a joke. So you ignoring everything that happened afterwards?
What happened afterward? Yeah, what happened afterward? Tell me.
Now, why would the Letter Coalition stand behind that if they don't even have a horse in the race?
Did you hear that? You heard what he said? Like I say, listen long enough, they'll tell on themselves. He know that the LGBT, he say lettering. See, he trying to, that's why I say, see, these guys done reached the point where they done got their platform built up, so they don't want to say nothing wrong out their mouths. Because they feel like, I'm going to get my channel took down. What you afraid of? Go ahead and say it. LGBT community, homosexuals, gays. Go ahead and say it, you hypocrite. Don't sit there and doggone spew all that venom and tell all these lies on camera and then doggone sit here and think that ain't nobody gonna challenge it. Dude, something wrong with you. You a charlatan. You a Pharisee. You a Sadducee. That's what you is. Spewing venom. Trying to hide behind the cloak of, oh, I'm trying to spew some knowledge. I'm trying to help y'all out. How? By getting these dudes to follow you and start a new community so you can rule it, so you can get the pics of the litter? The frick out of here, hypocrite.
There's multiple letter community content creators saying that they stand behind the soft guy era, right? Now, why the hell would they stand behind soft guy era?
Because they missed their chance at being a real man. Because they had women who raised them and they thought that the woman was dominant in the household. Because they didn't want to be like their fathers or the men that the women kept bringing in and out the house. You really want to know? Do you really want me to do this right now, right? Do you want me to call you out and these women out on all y'all mess? See, yeah, you got to the right one on this one. And believe me, I ain't mad at all. I could laugh at why I do this. I just need you to take me seriously right now, you goofy. And these young boys start off as babies and had to watch all their life the men be emasculated by the women. You lying goofy. And then after they watch these men be emasculated by the women, their mothers, guess what happened? They was like, I don't want to be no man. I'd rather be a woman. But you don't know that, dude. You ain't talking that, is it? You ain't saying all that, is it? Oh, yeah, I got it. Like I say, you need to go back and watch some of the stuff I done did. I got archives of knowledge and information and experience to back me up, dude. So I know I ain't lying. I know I'm telling you the truth. That's why. Because now they finally seeing men taking back what was rightfully the reins that's their reins. And they're like, dang, all I had to do was just wait till this happened and I could have just still been a man. I could have kept my virginity. Yeah. See, I'm like you. I watched all the movies and stuff too. The difference between me, I knew what was going on. You just was laughing. Now you want to be a hypocrite and say you didn't. Hypocrite.
Why? Think about that. Why? Unless it's part of an agenda. Everything always funny to y'all.
What agenda?
And then when I try to show you that this is a serious matter, New Breed, it's just a joke. Why are you even watching me?
I don't know.
Why do you even watch my material?
I don't know why so many people watching.
If everything is just a damn joke to you.
Because we think it's funny. We think it's funny how we've been being treated like crap all these many years by women. We think it's funny how we just figured out the fact that, guess what? We ain't even got to let them do that. We figured out that, guess what? We the men in this situation. So why are we following what women doing? Why are we catering to these women and what they say and letting them spew all this mess and garbage in our head? When we men. And we supposed to be running this thing. But obviously, you're not. Your name panties. You got a woman in your ear because you got women talking points. And if a man listening to you, I promise you he's just like you. He's just like you. And when a man say, man, it really started off as a joke. It was funny because we was flipping the script on females. Well, I can't say we because I wasn't really in it. I just was with it because I was like, shoot, this what these women get. This what they raised. This what these women get because this is what they raised. You goofy. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me. You know I'm not. You know I'm not. But you could just keep on spewing your mess.
I don't get it.
I know you don't.
It's a very serious situation. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have been talking about it.
That's serious for you. You don't want nobody eating into your finances. You don't want nobody doggone, you know what I mean? Tell me this. Why you ain't just say men be men and leave that as your title? Why did you even have to put Saul got error in it? You could have talked about Saul got error on your live, but all you had to do is say men be men. Men, we need to be men. And then on it, you could have said something about it. I probably would have respected it. But when you put this as a title, that means you using this too. Because guess what? That's something you going to get clicks off of just because you put it there. You know this. Stop fronting. You a hypocrite. And guess what? Only simpletons gonna follow what you say. Only those who simple ain't gonna look into nothing you saying. They just gonna believe it, go on, amen, you think you the greatest. And not even realize that, guess what? We got a Father who's sitting out in heaven and he will not be mocked, dude. Not especially by the weaker vessel. He allowed these men to do what they want to do and run rapid rings around these females and the world. Because guess what? You say, oh yeah, these rich people, these rich white guys, yeah, they put into this too. Yeah, you know why? Because everybody realizing what the truth is. This came from a black man. But we can't never say, oh, this came from a black man. Let's even if we don't agree with it, man, let's at least say, you know what, bro? Hey, you go, boy. You go, boy. Nah. Let me beat him down and bash him because he was raised by women. Yeah. Let me beat him down and bash him because doggone, he ain't never had a chance in this world because they ran the show. You try to act and make it seem like we was the ones running the show. Now finally the time do come. It's like, oh, let's bash them. Let's keep them down. Let's make them. Let's keep effeminating them. Like, dude, dog, I'm a man. I take care of my child. I got my own place. I do not need nothing from y'all or a woman, dude. You goofy. But I ain't going against my brothers either, cause they still my brothers, and because they don't know no better, I'm here to make sure they understand and know better. This thing is going way longer than I wanted to because I can't even get deeply into this thing. This dude really, to me, it's like I could sit here and just chop holes in this dude all day long, all day, all night for weeks, just by off just what he said. And I ain't even got even into it yet. I'm not even warmed up. So I'm going to just tell you, drizzle.